Not since Chicken Little first claimed the sky was falling has the motion picture industry undergone such a drastic change. The Digital Cinema initiative means a dramatic shift from 35mm film to computer ones and zeros.
That's the biggest transition the film industry has gone through in its 100-year history.
Lord Vader.
Yes, Master.
Right.
Lucasfilm and Dolby Labs debuted Star Wars Episode III using digital cinema. The unveiling of the epic and the delivery system was done for a worldwide audience
In Berlin, London, Los Angeles, New York, and Japan. That was a huge success and proved to the industry that the technology is now available and working.
The smoky old days of cinema meant boxes of bulky film reels and a dizzying array of sprockets, belts, lamps, and mirrors, all seemingly timed to go haywire at the most inopportune times. With digital cinema, the footprint of the equipment is greatly reduced and delivery is streamlined.
Distribution today is done on a hard drive. As the film is received in the cinema, it is stored onto a server. The server decrypts the film, decodes it, does all the key management and all the content management, and then feeds the film onto the digital cinema projector.
The consumer is going to be able to go in and see a pristine print copy of a film every time, whether it's the first showing on a Friday or the 50th showing a couple of weeks later.
There are also advantages on the production side. It's possible to make changes later in the day to the film because you don't have the burden of having to manufacture thousands of prints and ship them to cinemas.
7 major studios crafted the Digital Cinema initiative, but because of their competitive nature, it was a fragile partnership, and it took some refereeing on Dolby's part to establish the ground rules.
What we would like in cinema going forward is a single standard, so that one digital film could be sent to any cinema around the world and will play.
The next question was, who would pay for the new technology? Studios wanted theaters to foot the bill, but managers balked at the overhead costs and chose to wait the studios out.
It seems as if the business model is finally coming together and the studios are paying for a portion of the cost of implementation.
Digital cinema has proven to be a bottom-line savior, which helps studio CFOs justify the $100,000 investment per house.
Studios spend approximately $1 to $2 billion on manufacturing and shipping film prints to cinemas. Obviously, if this can be reduced to a single transmission via a satellite or fiber, then there are huge cost savings to be made.
As you might imagine, piracy is a major concern for the motion picture studios. Each year they lose nearly $20 billion worldwide. Dolby has addressed the security concern with a very simple USB device combined with 128-bit encryption.
Piracy will be less of an issue in a digital cinema world than it has been with 35mm. When it gets to the theater itself, it's not decrypted until it is transmitted to the projector for projection.
Such that somebody who captures that data, whether it be from a hard disk that they intercept or from a video transmission, they can make certain that it's not going to get stolen.
And I'm told by my engineers that the number of options for each key is more than the number of molecules in the universe.
The magic of movies is their ability to transform dreams into reality. Modern moviegoers have more vivid expectations, forcing studios to highlight imagination and creativity. Some are already experimenting with spin-off innovations.
This last year we worked very closely with Disney as they wanted to do a new 3D presentation when Chicken Little came out.
They wanted to provide that in digital cinema and in digital 3D. So we worked with Disney to install 84 screens all over the US. Various industry reports showed that the digital 3D screens grossed 3 times as much as the regular 2D screens.
More than 60% of new releases are in digital cinema. The Cinepolis Group of Belgium adopted the format in July, and the group plans significant European expansion in 2007.